Hello, and welcome to V Scott Speaks. We're going to be getting into a few different videos today. Now, we have a lot of people that's saying they are leaving Mecca, or are they? Because it's some saying that that's not true. No one's leaving Mecca. So, let's get into these videos because it's a lot of people that's unhappy about what's going on with this current administration and the things that they are implementing and the things that they're trying to do. Let's get into it. Before we get into it, if you would, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe.
Yeah, we voted for Trump because he promised while he was campaigning like a million times that when he got into office, he was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery prices. The inflation has been high ever since COVID, and he promised he would bring that down. But it's obvious to me now that that was not true. Egg prices have skyrocketed. The bird flu is killing all the birds, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything about that. He's stopping disease communications from the disease centers in America, pulled us out of the WHO. Like, how does that help anything? And yeah, all he's been doing is taking away rights and freedoms, or trying to. He's not doing anything about the economy. So yeah, we totally regret our vote at this point. We've had a really tough time here in North Carolina. Half of my house got washed away in Hurricane Helene, and I applied for FEMA assistance and we got approved. But now Trump is canceling FEMA and emergency assistance to people. He's also canceled Medicaid for my children. I know they said they put a halt on his freezing of the funds, but the Medicaid portal is still not working, so we can't access anything for our children's health insurance.
Man, I can't believe I have to say this, but I'm no longer rocking with Trump. Dude, I was the first Gen Zer to support Trump. I definitely preferred him in 2016 and to some degree 2020. I was with Trump for 9 straight years, 2016 to today. I didn't vote for him in 2024, actually, thank God. But what happened between me and the employee who told me about the new policy change for giving free water, man, I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Trump right now. We would have been way better off with J.D. Vance or Butch Ware or Candace Owens, but we got Trump, and we know Trump for who he is. He's a corporate shill. He's imposed tariffs. That's not a conservative move. That's not even a nationalist or imperialist move. That's worse than imperialist. It's a feudalist neocon move. And Trump, I hope you know better. I should have boycotted Starbucks in October of 2023, but I didn't because I was stupid as hell. Today, I'm going to sell my Trump stock, and I'm also going to be boycotting Starbucks moving forward.
Talking about some higher education. You're a dummy, bitch. You will never know shit. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody need you.
TikTok, of course, you know, I'm educating. So, did you hear that a plane just flipped over upside down in Toronto? A Delta plane. Did you also know that some people from the White House are saying that's DEI? They're not even American, dummies. Not to mention, Orange Dingleberry just fired a bunch of people in air traffic control. All while he lets Musty Butt run through people's financial records, and now they want to go after the IRS records and look at our tax information. And all of this is illegal. And because it's illegal, New Mexico has now joined with other states, 14 other states to be exact, for suing Elon Musk. A lot of other people think that he should be investigated for election interference because we know that he deliberately interfered with the election. And we all know it. But why is no one doing anything? I mean, is anybody paying attention and looking at the fact that all of this is going to turn around and bite Dingleberry back in the butt? I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all, all he is doing is running everything like a television show, like a reality show, for everyone to do what? Get ready. Now remember, I told you, go back and look at my video, I told you that this man in 2016 only ran for president as a way to get back at NBC to show that he could get higher ratings and he was more popular than the people from The Voice. That way he could get more money, because the Voice panelists were getting more money than he was for The Apprentice, and he was pissed about that. So in 16, what did he do? He faked the whole presidential running, announcement? Yeah, he faked all of that and paid the people there to support him. Then he got fired from NBC, so he decided to run. Now look where we are, you guys. All of y'all that put your vote down on that piece of paper, that ballot that said you wanted him, this is what we got. And this is all your fault. No, I'm not beyond telling you guys that we told you so over and over again. I'm not beyond telling you guys that the only reason why you did this is because you didn't want a black woman in charge. And I am not beyond telling you guys that you guys did this because you had a fantasized hope that you will be able to touch this billions that the rest of these billionaires have, and you're still poor. Hello. Let's just keep it real. It was the racists, the white nationalists, the white Christian nationalists, and the schmazzies that really wanted him in office. So they gave a whole lot of money to his campaign. And now look where we are. And now y'all folks want to leave MAGA? Now you want to leave MAGA because it's affecting you too. One word. El stupido. And we told you so. While the rest of us that have already prepared and gotten ready to get our things together and to do what we need to do, y'all are sitting by the wayside because you were waiting on that orange savior to help you and save you, and all he's doing is getting you along with his musketeer, musty-ass nutsucker. Concepts of condolences and thoughts and terrors. That's all I got for you.
I keep seeing these posts about leaving MAGA. Hashtag leaving MAGA. That's not a thing. God, I wish it were. I really, really, really wish it were, but I don't think we can get that lucky. I think people want it to be a thing. I think you might find a few people here and there that maybe it's a thing. But all I'm seeing is a bunch of leftists saying, oh, leaving MAGA, it's a trend, it's a trend. I looked it up. I can't find anyone that's actually leaving MAGA except for a few old guys that said, what the fuck? Can we make it a thing? I want to make it a thing.
So it is finally public knowledge in black and white on paper. Please go look it up that this administration has been firing people from the FAA amongst other government agencies, but specifically for the FAA. They're saying now that SpaceX will be taking over and going in and seeing all the problems with the FAA. When we didn't have these plane crashes before Trump and them got in office, there were no major problems with the FAA. There were no shortages of staff like it was during that DC flight. There were none of these things happening. Fascism, they're creating more problems and saying, oh, look at us, we're fixing them. That is a major conflict of interest. He should not be able to use SpaceX for our travel. I truly believe what's happening is that they will make travel less accessible to regular everyday people. You will not be able to ensure your safety in the sky unless you are flying using maybe like aircrafts that are SpaceX's. Eventually, I believe that they're going to make education less accessible, so less people are smart and they're easier to control. And eventually, we will be stuck here, unable to fly elsewhere, and they will, have us stuck in America, needing the government and being forced to comply with whatever they want us to do, no matter what it is, just to survive. And if people cannot see what is happening, please wake the F up. It should not be that can control anything in our skies and can take over the FAA, fire all the people who are veterans in these positions who have been doing them for years and years and years and years and keeping everybody safe, and now all of a sudden it's not efficient enough. Y'all are really like y'all have to make it make sense. Y'all have to like use your brains. It's like really important to like exercise your right to critical thinking and to use your noggin. It's giving deep brainwashing and deep ignorance. It's like nobody can be that stupid. Like I just want to believe that like y'all cannot be so dumb to think that these things should be happening or are fair or legal. They're not legal, they're not fair. It's a conflict of interest, and I'm quite literally scared to fly anywhere. I live across the country from my family. I am scared to get on a plane for any reason at this point, and everybody should be afraid because he's steadily firing people. Meanwhile, these people from the agencies he's firing people from are coming out at various points and saying, hey, actually we were short staffed and we need more people, but they're firing people instead. Like, I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of all of this. It's quite literally, we're watching America fall before our eyes and we're doing absolutely nothing about it. It's literally falling. You have people from every country on the internet every day warning us about what the news is reporting about the state of America and how everything is falling apart and how we should be paying attention. Meanwhile, people are still advocating for this BS and saying, oh, Elon and Doge are the best thing that ever happened to America. And it's like, are you dumb? He's a South African who is not even American and who literally is a billionaire, who is also allegedly on drugs, on ketamine and lots of other things. And y'all just like, yeah, so you know, this man has our best interest at heart. It's the best thing that ever happened to us. And then they tried to come out recently, I think it was yesterday or before, and say that Elon had nothing to do with Doge and he was not a Doge employee, when this whole department was created for him to feel like he could run something. Because what I actually believe happened is that he was promised that he could be a part of the government and could have these government contracts and could benefit financially from it. You know, and the deal was, okay, I will pay this money into your campaign. I will pay this money into your inauguration, and I will do whatever you ask, and in turn you will have to give me a government department and allow me to do whatever I want behind the scenes, hiring and firing whoever I please, when it doesn't make any sense. And it's like, is SpaceX going to hire a bunch of interns to run and control our safety in the sky? Like, what is it gonna be? Like, make it make sense. And why are y'all okay with it? Can somebody please tell me why you're okay? Like, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's that because the fan base they have is, you know, generally poor, ignorant, and, you know, just don't know any better. Maybe they don't fly, so they don't care. I just don't know. But it's like, these things impact us all. This is not about a party. It's about what makes sense. And y'all still just like not making no sense. Like, y'all just still, I don't know, going along with this BS that could literally ruin everybody's lives and we could all die. And y'all just like, yeah, best thing that ever happened. Like, wake up. Please use your brain. I'm begging. I beg. Anyway, I have to go use my brain at work, so good luck. Please go look up the articles about SpaceX and the FAA and all the things I mentioned here. It's all in black and white. Goodbye.
So here's what I have observed on social media. Some people have been disappointed and said that they are leaving Mecca, and it's a vast majority that says that they are happy about what he's doing because that's what they voted for. I was about to say that's what they voted for. And I see people making videos about people saying that they're leaving Mecca. Now, I have seen some, I haven't seen a lot. But getting to the last video about these planes, I absolutely 100% agree with this young lady on everything that she said. Let me know down in the comments, do you know anyone that's leaving MAGA? Are you leaving MAGA? And no, I am not MAGA. No, I'm not a Republican. No, I didn't vote for Donald Trump. But we can have a decent discussion down in the comments.